Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? We back with another video from BrandonDTM. When Ben 10 beat the brakes off of Kevin, we still streaming. We on here.
Up and the gang is waiting in line for Sumo Slammers 2.1. Terrible name for a game,
bro.
by the way. Gwen gets the bitching as usual because
she always bitching, bro. She always bitching, bro. She need to chill.
Grandpa Max takes her to a bookstore with AC and
always complaining about some
Ben
shit
by himself. Mind you, Ben is a child. He is 10 years old, and you just leave him alone with a bunch of strangers. So
hold on a second. Don't say that, because he's the most powerful child inside of the universe. You feel what I'm? Don't act like Ben is a normal child. Yes, he's 10, but ain't nothing normal about that boy.
Fast forward a little bit, and we see
nothing
Gwen
is normal.
And Grandpa Max leave the bookstore, and we see Forearms bust out the store, bugging out, fleeing cars at the police. Like, goddamn, they must have ran out of video game copies for Ben for him to be this mad. If it was Pokemon Black and White, I get it, but Sumo Slammers 2.1, that shit just sounds ass. This Cody Rhodes looking ass nigga pulls up with the SACT team, which stands for Special Alien Containment Team. They bring out this alien bazooka that looks exactly like a pencil.
Hell nah. And it's two,
Gwen tries to calm him down, but this
that?
nigga is going to murk his own cousin until he gets shot into a pizzeria. And just imagine trying to explain this to your insurance company. Yeah, a big red alien with 4 arms and yellow eyes just destroyed my business.
The real thing is, it's that dude with the battery that they have 2 parts of that machine. The dude with the actual gun part and the dude with the battery on the side. Nigga, who is doing that? I'm not wearing a battery so he could shoot, bro. That's not fun, bro. What the fuck? No, nigga, I want to be the one with the gun.
Please. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. Forearms pops out the smoke with a brick oven, flinging it at the feds, and runs away. Gwen and Grandpa Max pull up on Ben at the RV, and she starts spazzing on him. And Ben legitimately has no clue what she's talking about. Gwen keeps pressing him, and he's like, proof or it didn't happen. And she literally shows him the proof in 4K Ultra HD.
And he gonna say it didn't happen.
He immediately says it is not him. My dog was just chilling in the RV playing his game that he just got. Ben is right, because he's being framed, and he goes to the crime scene to investigate. While he's looking around, he sees...
Is he really being framed? Because think about it like this. There's aliens. So that means there's more versions of that. So he not being framed. It's just a Forearms doing random stuff. Oh wait, no, his shirt, he is being framed. Never mind. Get my big
doppelganger in the alley and starts
get my big.
The fake Forearms goes into a building where they're printing out money, and Gwen and Grandpa Max just walk in there like there's not any security here. This will be the easiest money heist of all time. Speaking of money heist, what if I told you that you could speak to one of the best thieves in the entire world? That's right, I'm talking about Catwoman. Yeah, I got your attention now, huh? But Brandon, how was that even possible, you might ask? Well, with the for you, don't even.
That was a fire intro, but
right,
I knew
come
it.
on now, tee up. Why don't you take a guess?
Oh, come on,
favorite
bro.
Characters. Everybody's been wondering, do you? Oh, you don't be with my Poly A.
Locked in, bro.
Convinced that it's Ben, because there's no way 2 of his aliens pop out and it's not him. Ben arrives, and Gwen finally realizes that Ben was telling the truth. The imposter attacks Gwen.
That's what she gets.
Into Diamond Head and blocks the fire blast. After a little scuffle, it's finally revealed that it was Kevin the entire time.
Kevin tripping out here.
I ain't gonna lie, you could have figured this out earlier in the episode, bro. Because when you first saw Forearms bust out the video game store, he didn't have the Omnitrix logo on his body like Ben usually does. So after their first battle, Kevin absorbed the aliens from the watch and can change into whatever alien he wants. But he can't stay human for long, so he blames Ben for turning him into more of a freak than he already was. He's trying to pull a reverse Flash and ruin this kid's life on some hater shit. The feds bust through the window when Kevin sneaks Ben and turns into Stinkfly and escapes. Cody Rhodes and the feds start surrounding Ben, and he shoots some crystals at the guns, jamming them, causing like
what did they really
dog hits the
what did they really think they was gonna be able to do against these aliens? And they know they can't beat them. Nigga, what are y'all really like? And y'all know he can turn into other aliens. What are y'all really gonna do to him? Y'all can't beat him, so why come acting like you can? You might as well come with a peace treaty. Look, bro, if you just don't mess up this part of the town, we good. Like, come on, bro. That's the type of thing y'all need to get into,
with
bro.
That is that it's kind of hard to hide when you're a 7-foot walking gleaming crystal. The feds put a laser on Ben and fires a shot off, and this must have pissed Ben off because he dumped the clip on him.
Yeah, I would have been mad too. The fuck? You niggas not even asking questions.
He gets cornered, but his timer is about to run out, and Cody grabs the strap because he's about to up fire on him. So he dives off the ledge and plays the scared little kid role to get out of that situation.
That's so
everyone is chopping it up, and Cody peeps Ben's watch and is suspicious, but he lets them leave. Everyone's back in the RV, and Gwen shows Ben that Kevin has been wreaking havoc all over the country. And as they're talking, a bus that looks
that's what I'm saying earlier. Boy, ain't no regular kid thinking of that. Not no regular 10-year-old. Ben is not a regular kid, bro.
Upgrade zooms right past them. Ben tries to turn into Upgrade to have a my alien is better than yours contest with Kevin, but he ends up turning into Wild Mud instead. And I don't know how this happens. Dummy, he must be slapping the watch and twisting his hand or something, because it happens like all the time. Ben will be in a situation where he needs to use Stinkfly and he transforms into gray matter. It never fails, bro. Like, I get it's ha-has for the show, but I physically don't understand how this happens. So Ben starts chasing after Kevin, and the feds peep and report it to the big boss. The worker on the cable cart tries to use the brakes to stop the cart, but Kevin is a little bastard and rips it out of the cart.
Kids is crazy.
What kind of 11-year-old decides that he wants to murk a bunch of people for fun? Like, when I was 11, I was deciding which starter I was gonna pick for Pokemon Black and White.
That's because you ain't high powers, my boy.
Election. I ended up going with Tepic because I was a fire type fiend, I ain't gonna lie, but that's besides the point. Ben catches up with the cart, and Kevin tries to stab him. Like,
Kevin out here really, yeah, Kevin really is
evil. Cart and squares off with Kevin. Kevin ends up flinging a bench at him, and that knocks him out, I guess, allowing him to turn into Stinkfly and fleeing the scene. So right now, Ben is knocked out in this cable car with a bunch of people who are about to go meet the Woo. But Grandpa Max, being the clutch player he is, pulls up to save Ben, telling him to attach the cart to the RV. And this man hits the brakes and shoots a torpedo into a building to save the day.
This nigga be having all of the built-in stuff into his car. How the fuck you get those? Like, bro, come on, but come on, bro. No, bro. Nigga, who is putting this stuff in your car?
The camera cuts to Max and Gwen linking up with Ben, and Cody and the feds up the poles on him, and he starts pressing Ben about the watch. That ain't no real AP. You got that from Shop Gold. I can see your wrist turning green. But in the middle of this interrogation, they get a call saying that a crystal alien is causing some trouble on the Golden Gate Bridge. So Cody Rhodes leaves Ben to go after Kevin. The feds pull up, and Kevin shoots the helicopter, causing it to crash. But before it does, Cody Rhodes cuts the wire and has this superhero ass landing. Like, gang, you just fell from like 100
you not
feet.
go
Your
do nothing though. Watch he not do something. Watch he not do nothing.
Fast forward a little bit, and we see Cody getting the brakes beat out of him.
Look, bro was doing all day. Nigga cutting the. He said, "Oh yeah, Hitman, go crazy." Jump out of the helicopter, cut the rope, land in front of him, start running up on him. Now he got a black eye, and his fucking cheek is cooked. Like. This is what I be saying. One of his hairs is falling down. He good.
Left side of his face looks crazy as hell. Kevin's about to go for the final blow, but Ben appears his forearms, and we about to get a crazy
we know what happened when he forearms though.
Batista. Kevin fires some crystals at Ben, but he uses his insane vertical to dodge, punching the taste out of him.
Damn,
but
that was a double punch.
This clinically insane 11-year-old has this big ass smile on his face. The feds get the pencil gun bazooka thing out from earlier, but Cody tells them to only fire on his command. Ben hits this nigga with a 7-piece combo, just
oh my god,
ass. Like,
oh my, that's more than a 7-piece. Let's count them. 1, 2,
7-piece combo.
3, 4, level 5, what, 6, 7,
his ass
8.
Like, damn, the
that's 8 because he had 2 arms.
He then picks up Kevin and hits him with a backbreaker.
Oh my god, nah. Yo,
damn,
bro, nah, bro, that fucking
Kevin and hits him.
Oh my, nigga, he threw on my head knee so hard that he bounced off his knee, bro. He bounced off his knee. Like, y'all niggas not understanding what I'm saying, though.
Is laid out,
nigga, he bounced off his knee.
But Kevin turns into heat blast, shooting Ben in the face. Kevin shoots fire at Ben again, but he just runs through it like Derrick Henry versus the Bills. He then slams on the bridge, causing Kevin to be launched in the air. But bro turns into Stinkfly to counter. He then slaps Ben, knocking him down. Kevin tries to spin the block, but he suddenly turns into a human, crashing into forearms.
That's what he get.
A brick wall. Kevin's on the ground, and Ben cocks his fist back back and punches right next to his head.
Oh, I thought he was finna. Boy, I thought he was finna. Hey, boy, I thought he was finna really punch that boy as a human. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, his face would have turned into mush. His face would have been mush, though.
Letting him know that if I really wanted to, I could have sent him downstairs with the red guy. Ben walks away and Kevin tells him, hey, hold up, I'm not done with you. But Ben claps back talking about, but I'm done with you. You're not worth it. You never were. And this triggers Kevin so bad he turns into a Frankenstein looking combination of all of Ben's aliens. He charges at Ben, slamming him into the bridge and throws a left, but Ben blocks it. Kevin throws a right, but Ben blocks it too. Then Kevin hits the meanest uppercut I done ever seen, followed up with a Ben blocks it too. Then Kevin
both hands up at the top. Nigga, what the fuck? Nah. I'm playing.
Uppercut I done ever seen, followed up with a two-piece combo, literally punching him into the bridge. Like, god
yo, beat that nigga ass,
Ben
bro.
by his collar and flings him across like he's little bro. And Ben almost falls off the top of the bridge, but he manages to hold on. Kevin hating ass is stepping on his foot like Scar did Mufasa in Lion King, and tells him that he'll always fail because the good guys don't have the guts to finish off guys like him. But Cody Rhodes finally does something this episode and gives the green light for the feds to snipe Kevin. He falls into the ocean, giving Ben the win here. Ben saves Cody from falling and the beef is squashed. They good now. I would say this is where it ends, but they do the classic main villain survives as the last scene, showing some air bubbles in the ocean, which means Kevin isn't dead. But that's a video for
he not dead, but they literally hit him with that as he was forearms and he got up and moved. Of course he's not dead.
That's the video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. You know I had to drop.
Hey, I enjoyed, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, W video, like, comment, subscribe, come over to the Twitch. You see it at the top. You feel what I'm saying? That's my Twitch. Come in. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, without further ado, the video is over.